Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of my YouTube channel. I'm Jake Fryman, a realtor with Keller Williams Community Partners. Each week, I discuss a different topic in real estate or something going on in the market just to give you a little bit more insight into the real estate industry, some tips about home buying or home ownership even, and just the whole overall process, just so you have a little bit more better understanding of what goes on with the real estate industry if you're interested or if you be thinking of buying or selling in the next few years or a few months. So on this week's episode, I'm going to be discussing the issue of wire fraud and other sorts of fraud and scamming that goes on in the real estate industry. So, there's a lot of money that moves around in the real estate industry, especially as you get closer to closing time. You have to pay your closing costs, of course, on your loan for the title company, the title insurance, your down payment, all that stuff. A big way that money gets transferred is through wire transfers. Your title company will send you instructions on how to wire the money from your bank account to the title company. They take the money, they hold it, then they disperse it to all the proper parties at closing. This is a big opportunity for scammers. There's so many horror stories in the real estate industry about online scammers sending really fake but legitimate looking emails to different people. They fall for the scam and they accidentally wire money to it could be anyone. It could be someone in Eastern Europe, it could be someone across the country, it could be anywhere, but it is very hard to trace that money once it is wired to one of these fake people, one of these fake accounts that are posing as someone legitimate that you're working with. As soon as that money's gone, transferred out of your account, it's really difficult to get it back. And it's a big problem in the industry. And then we are trying our best to combat it and to keep our people safe. We alert them at the start of every transaction about wire fraud and to stay vigilant about it. One of the best things you can do is really look at the email when you receive one. If you're getting close to closing time and you get an email in your inbox and something just doesn't feel right about it, call your realtor or call the title company that you're working with. Say, hey, did you send this email, blah, 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 talk about it. And if they say no, don't answer that email, report it, do whatever you got to do, but do not transfer the money if it asks you for that and it doesn't feel legitimate. That's my biggest advice. Double check the email address that it comes into. Always call, always check, always double check. Better safe than sorry, especially when you're talking about transferring tens of thousands of dollars potentially, because between your down payment, your closing costs, the title fees, everything like that, it really adds up. It could be tens of thousands of dollars. And what these hackers do is they'll hack into your email account and they'll see, oh, this person is in the middle of a real estate transaction. Well, we'll try to catch them and trick them into sending us money. And it does work sometimes, so you really have to be vigilant about it. So really look at the email. If it's a bunch of weird letters and numbers and not an official like at mmtitle.com or at fidelity.com, or it's not an official looking email, be very cautious about it and forward it to your realtor to make sure it's okay. Just really be sure to cover your tracks and make sure that it's a legitimate email and that you'll be okay sending that money, because the last thing you want to do is lose tens of thousands of dollars before closing and potentially not be able to get your home. So that's that. It's a really important thing to think about. You don't think it's going to happen to you until it does, and it's really easy to get tricked by it. You would be surprised at how sophisticated some of these tricks can be from some of these scammers. They do it professionally. They don't have a real job. This is what they do. So be on the lookout for that. Always double check, triple check even. And I hope this week's video kind of gave you a little reminder and just made you a little bit more cautious moving forward. Not even just with real estate, but just in general, be on the lookout for online scammers. So thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye.